Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the vintage classroom. I assume this was a history room, maybe geography. There's a couple maps of the United States and the globe. And this is the teacher's desk, which Jared is sitting in. They had a dunce cap too, which I put on because I thought it was pretty funny. Bird equations, children historic games. The following inscription is said to be found with many walls and many great buildings. The addition of the single letter repeated at various intervals makes the inscription make perfect sense. What's the missing letter? PRS, RVY. I can't tell if that looks like maybe a P or an R. EG, TMN. VRK, PZHS, PRC, PQSZN. Wow. I think you'd have to be Einstein to figure out the inscription. If you can figure it out, please let us know. And here's all the old books. And see again the United States and more various maps. There is even a piano in the classroom and a wood stove. This is a really nice classroom. If I was a kid, this would be the classroom I'd want to be. Can you figure out this equation?
Let me see.
Not you, Tammy, since she has 2 degrees. Anyways, we're having fun at the old 4 Ford School. Look, folks, I'm getting yellow readings in this room. And the needle's bouncing all around. Like it goes all the way down. But if you come here near where the books are, look at that. And the yellow's kind of a mediocre reading. Let's see if we can get any readings. Here's Tammy. She's also full of EMF energy today. Look at that. Red. Almost red. It's almost in the red here against the chalkboard, an area that would have a lot of energy, including the teachers. Again, look at that, full red in this corner. Right where the American flag is, right where all the books are. You know why? Because some of the energy present here would be around here, because these books, if you look at these books, that's past a 10, but if you look at these books, these things been borrowed and used thousands and thousands of times. So how can you explain an energy readout this high? Simple. Energy's present in areas that had a lot of use, like certain haunted houses. If an old man had died in that house, let's say, or died elsewhere, but was attached to his house where he used to sit on a sofa, the sofa is going to have high EMF activity. The books have these books are giving off EMF energy, electromagnetic frequencies. And then you come up here and you get a little less, because obviously the children are only a few feet tall. You know, I mean, not a few feet, but 4 or 5 feet, as opposed to someone being 6 foot something. So a lot more energy here. The higher you go, a lot less energy. And of course, one funny thing that I found out, besides it's going down, but this one desk, look, right about here, EMF energy around this desk. And I realize power sources and things can cause it, but we're not directly under it, and this meter only really reads, maybe 10 feet at most. It'll capture those, and we're more than 10 feet away from the light. But even still, what's outside these books, I'm going to show you. Is minds and walls to the outside world. The front street. This is downtown Virginia City. This is where you enter downtown, is starting here. And it's in the green when I face it out the window. And one other ironic thing is they put the piano here. This is deep down in my heart, and there's other notes. Oh, see, it's funny they put the bottles of booze on the piano in the schoolhouse. It says, in their shoes walk through time. Do you notice there's no playground anywhere around the building? We still had the recess twice a day. We play games like marbles, jacks, jump rope, rolling hoops, tag, and other group games. To play rolling hoops, we would take metal bands from the round barrels and guide them with the stick. In other words, folks, there was no cell phones, computers, iPads, tablets, PCs in those times. Even the kids in their teens would play marbles and with hoops and tag. That was in at the time. Now, if you take your kid's computer away, it's the end of the world, or the cell phone. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to kill you for taking my stuff away. You better give it back. Because kids are so accustomed to today's technology that they've forgotten that it's the little simple things that count most. Anyways, we're here at the 4th Ward Historic Schoolhouse. EMF readings galore. I am one happy camper. Let's hope we can get some EVPs. Want to be able to prove that the schoolhouse is haunted. As much as we want to also cover preservation, artifacts, give you a little tour of what the school looks like, a little bit of everything so that our viewers, along with the schools in Northern Nevada, can learn. And because it's October of 2014, every October I'll dress and wear different costumes because we try to keep our site very kid-friendly. We want kids to laugh a little and have fun, so that way when they're looking at the pictures, not only can they, learn about the history, but they also can enjoy, for example, if we get anything paranormal, and they can see us in costumes and chuckle a little bit. It's all good fun. And my team is my family. My family's my team. And, I count on them to take pics and help out, and they do a good job. And so when we get paranormal evidence, they're included with it. It might be because of them I'm getting paranormal evidence where something might say, hey, I like Tammy's energy, I'm going to hang around her. And then we end up picking up some EVPs. And then Jared and Tammy are looking at something. What is this you guys are looking at?
The rules.
For the pupils? Mm-hmm. All pupils are required to attend school regularly and obey rules and regulations. That's with any school.
Read that one.
Any pupil smoking or chewing tobacco about the schoolhouse or grounds or using vulgar or profane language shall be severely punished by whipping, suspension, or expulsion at the discretion of the principal. Whipping.
That's horrible.
Oh man, no pupil shall be allowed to leave the school grounds at recess without permission of the principal. No pupil shall be transferred from one room to another, from one ward to another without the consent of the principal. Basically, the principal was like the dictator here, or like the, what do they call it? The warden, basically.
Yeah.
It's like the principal would whip you today and tell you, no, you're not switching classrooms, too bad, little kid. And you'd have to deal with that. This is history right here. The rules, all this is history. This is amazing for the website and for our viewers. They're going to love this place. Anyways, this is Lord Rick. Let's go check out another classroom. Just want to say peace out. We'll be back with more. Oh, and one last thing. Abraham Lincoln and George Washington. Great leaders in our country, indeed. Here's the bird equation. Magnet net plus pi. Mag pi. Tammy solved that. What's the bottom one mean? Rope? What is that, a ring?
Yeah.
Butterfly? No.
That's a bee.
That's a bee. And then what's that, fork?
Fork.
Minus a beef?
Yeah.
Would be... I'm clueless. I'm a smart guy and I can't even get that.
That's a rope. Yeah, that's a rope. A string.
A string
Minus ring plus B.
plus fork minus beef.
There, Happy Berry is awesome.
Okay.
I can't vouch for it.
Sunflower.
Okay. Yeah, on the 25th, you have to remember that Happy Berry.
This is a park. A stork. How do you get that?
String minus ring, so you have an S, plus B, plus fork,
minus beef is stork.
Ah, nice. You're actually schooling me instead of me schooling you guys, right? Oh wait, what's that say in the corner? Did you guys read those real quick? These are the plaques. In their shoes, a walk through time. Kathy is a member of the Hobart Leonard families who were instrumental in operating Virginia City Gold Hill Water Company. Listen to her reminiscence as a young girl about the firemen's Christmas party held for the children of Virginia City every year. Hobart is the name of a reservoir Jared and I are hiking at next week. It's very pretty fall colors, but you have to hike over the Sierras, actually the Carson Range, which is part of the Sierras, over the Tahoe Rim and down towards Tahoe to the Hobart Reservoir. School administrators were concerned about our health and believed fresh air was the best preventive medicine. The air vents under each window allowed air to circulate from the outside without having open big windows. This is the vent. Cool, huh? That's how they got their air. Anyways, we're going to go on to our next room. Thanks, Tammy, for solving the equations. I couldn't have done it without you.
She does